When your party gets the endorsement of Taylor Swift, the dancing banshee famous for her bad choices in men, and the other party has the endorsement of Elon Musk, the guy launching private rockets and civilian spacewalks, single-handedly blowing NASA out of the water, the difference in the quality of candidate, platform, and party is clear. The Democrats can pretend all they want. We're still never, ever, ever getting back together. They need to come to us. Our first guest has a great pulse about how this might happen from a social media standpoint. Joining us now, Stephen Rowe, Director of Digital Training at the Leadership Institute. Stephen, welcome back.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Your thoughts on what you just heard? I mean, I think that this is Joe Biden really saying, he has nothing to lose, and now he's really just kind of sticking it in their eye.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I think the whole crux of it went from Joe, no, to Joe, no, because these are some pretty big political blunders to make this close to Election Day. It certainly was bad optics the whole way through. And it's pretty funny. The White House called this some effort or some form of unity. But everybody who watched the clip that you just showed, and I'm so glad that you showed that, and you've seen the photos, you know that this was a terrible blunder by them. And maybe Joe expressing his true feelings for sure. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that Donald Trump at the debate let the secret out of the bag, as he said that Joe hates Kamala Harris. Well, the very next day, we see Joe Biden put on a Trump hat. So clearly, this is incredibly bad optics for the left. And unfortunately, it has to happen during some moments that are pretty serious. This is a president going to a campaign stop effectively during 9/11. And yeah, I mean, really bad look for them. And there's no amount of spin doctoring or workshopping that the White House can do to fix those terrible visuals that we all saw together.
No doubt. And yeah, the optics of it are just not good for the left. But when they're talking about unity, I think that's the only way they can spin it. But at the end of the day, it's kind of a wink, and it does not look like he's leaving on a happy note with the other side. Now, on the Hollywood side, a lot of drama happening there. I usually don't love talking about Hollywood and their irrelevant takes on this, but something interesting has happened. Actress Shailene Woodley, she's a Bernie Sanders supporter, felt compelled to share former Melania Trump's letter following the assassination attempt on President Trump's life. She felt compelled by humanity, described the letter as beautiful, and was concerned as an American for President Trump's life. This rendered the left absolutely catatonic. They went nuts on her. They disowned her. They mocked her. They shamed her. What's happening on the social media front there?
Yeah, I mean, it's the left truly eating their own. And there's a good quote. I heard it first from Michael Knowles. If the left didn't have double standards, they wouldn't have any standards at all. And I love in your monologue, you talk about how people need to come together, but somehow the left keeps moving further and further away and then asking why this house is so divided. Meanwhile, we've all stood in the same place. I mean, you pointed out the Elon endorsement as well. This is a man who was on the left. He was a Democrat, and he blatantly said that the left left him. He just simply stood still. And we see these Bernie Sanders supporters now, like the one you just mentioned, who has a moment of clarity, or at least just, a moment of humanity, because that was a really good piece of content from the former First Lady, Melania Trump. And of course, now you see the left eating its own. And so it's pretty scary on that side. If you don't toe the line, if you don't follow the rules from the top down, you can be outcast and effectively destroyed online by the many, many influencers and social media people that just want to take you down because you are simply expressing a moment of humanity. And it's really a shame to see ultimately.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.